Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down.
Brings up second down.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So Marshall's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Marshall quick to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Marshall comes to the line facing third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw again. Fires complete on the crosser. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The give on the inside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Right down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kick is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Aggies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off the play fake. Still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a catch at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Georgia has opened up this lead, but it is not insurmountable. If they can channel the magic of some of those national championship teams of the past, we're in store for some finish. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Marshall, quick to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Chubb. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Chubb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Marshall quick to the line. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Now the play fake. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. Oh, what a cut! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner is stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Marshall quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. The quick out. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Snagged in the middle. It's Chubb. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up.
That's a first down herd.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Graves. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Marshall quick to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Marshall will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He leaves it with his back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over James Madison. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Marshall quick to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Give to the single back. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds a man in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They want to throw it. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his man. It's Hill. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Looking downfield on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, that incompletion really tells the story of this football game. If you don't score touchdowns, it's really hard to win games. They haven't found themselves in the end zone at all in this game. Throwing.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in with one hand. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Marshall quick to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
That's a 1st down and Hurd.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Plows through the defense. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Rides the back on the option, the give. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Past the first down marker and still running. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
A&M comes back out with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the missed connection on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.